Hi guys, my name is Sarah and I'm going to teach you how to draw Jessica Rabbit. This is my first video, so just bear with me. And feel free to pause this video at any time if you feel overwhelmed. So first we start out with an oval shape, like that. Then we get into arms. Her arms are very tubular, like that. And you don't need to draw the fingers right away. So you can just start off like that. We'll come back to that later. So now we got the one thing about Jessica Rabbit is that she has some really big cleavage right there. So you can't cancel that out. And we have a line right there. We'll remember that for later. Then one thing that you notice is that she's curvy. She's just like very curvy. There's like no, except for that, there's no sharp turns or anything. Same with her arms. You'll remember that her legs are very tubular. You may be wondering why I haven't done the shoes yet. We'll come back to that when we add detail. And then you do the same thing with the other leg, like that. So there, you've got your figure of Jessica Rabbit. But we don't stop yet. Now what you do is you add a little circle at the top of the line that you have drawn before. Right there. And then you just work your way down the middle of the line. Remember that line that I told you to save? Well, this is where it comes in. Then you draw it. One thing about her hair is that it's just like very, very flat, but not too flat. It's also very puffy, like that 50s look, or 40s look. We'll come back to her face when we finish this part, so just bear with me. Now we're going in and adding the glove. Be sure to go a little bit lightly over this so then you can add the fingers. like that. Be sure to make this curvy right here. Then you add a little circle, but a half circle, kind of like a smiley face, like that. And then from here, you go on with the straight line. Okay, now it gets confusing. So you see how that I drew that leg right there? That's just for backup. So what you do is you go over the leg like that. But leave some room for a dress. Like that. So now, if you ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you'll notice that her dress has a little slit like that. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to make the slit like that, like a circle, because then it will, well, you know how I said there's no sharp lines to Jessica Rabbit? Ignore that part. There's the slit is, it's a slit. It looks like a triangle or like angry eyebrows, like Arr. Okay, so now we get to the legs. And this is where the shoes come in. It took me a while to learn how to do the shoes properly because they're hard. Like, she's a cartoon, so like, if you tried to walk in her high heels, they would just pretty much just fall over. Anyway, so you add like a ball point right here and add a heel. And in the heel part right here, you add a little circle just to show that it's shiny. Then if you want to be a little bit more satisfactional, to make yourself satisfied, you just add this little curve right here to show that she has a knee, because everybody has a knee. Now I kind of messed up on this part, so just ignore that foot and try to do what you did before on the other foot. Like that. Add a little sparkle. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, the face. So Jessica Rabbit has this sort of salty face, like for an eyebrow, you would just do kind of like half of that. Try not to make it as fat as mine, but yeah. Then what you do is you add like, this is, a lot of people mess up on this because it's not too pointy, but it's also not too flat. Then you add this little line right here. Make her eyelashes, pretty eyelashes like that. Now her lips. You might want to start out with the outline of the lips first, because it makes your life a whole lot easier. Then you add in the lips like that. The nose is pretty easy. You add a little line like that and a little curve. Congratulations, you have drawn Jessica Rabbit.